NMR gives the information regarding the structure of a compound. This is a compound whose structure we have to determine. That may be benzamide, benzoic acid or any one. To determine the structure, we will supply the compound in NMR instrument. NMR will provide us a graph. It is also called as spectra. This graph is del value versus intensity of signal. This graph contains the signal of hydrogen of our unknown compound. We have to interpret the graph. We have to collect the information regarding the environment of hydrogen. Then we can determine the structure of a compound. How the information is collected regarding the environment of hydrogen? These are the 4 points. They will give the information regarding the environment of hydrogen. They are called aspects of NMR spectrum. The first one is the number of signal. Here we are getting 2 signal. If another compound gives 3 signal, means different compound may give different number of signal. Means number of signal gives some information regarding the hydrogen. Second one, position of signal. It is also called as chemical shift. We are getting the signal at different position. This signal at different position gives different information regarding the hydrogen. Third one is the intensity of signal. We are getting the signal having the different height, having the different intensity. Different heighted signal, different intensity signal gives different information regarding the hydrogen. Last one is the spin-spin splitting. Here we are getting the signal in a splitted form. This signal have been splitted into 3. This signal have been splitted into 4. Why splitting of signal occurs? Splitting of signal gives some information regarding the hydrogen. So we will collect the information through this point. We will see these one by one. These are nothing but the aspects of NMR spectrum. If we pass an unknown compound in a NMR instrument, NMR will provide us a graph. It is called as the spectra. It contains the signal of hydrogen of our unknown compound. If we collect the information regarding the environment of hydrogen, then we can predict the structure of a compound. But how the information will be collected from the spectra? There are aspects. There are the 4 points. They will give the information regarding the environment of hydrogen. First one is the number of signal. Here we are getting 2 signal for a compound. For another different compound we may get 1 signal. So different compound are giving different number of signal. It means number of signal gives some information. How the information is given we will see. First we will see the number of signal for different compound. This one is the CH4. Suppose our unknown compound is methane. It has total 4 hydrogen. In NMR only hydrogen will give signal as it is a PMR. All the hydrogens are in a same environment. Environment for this hydrogen is CH3. For this one is also CH3. For this one is also CH3. All the hydrogens are in the same environment. So all the hydrogen will have same precessional frequency. So all of the hydrogen will absorb same radio frequency radiation and all the hydrogen will give only 1 signal. These hydrogens are called equivalent hydrogen. They have same chemical environment, that is the attachment. Now another is the ethyl bromide. Suppose our unknown compound is ethyl bromide. How many signal it should give? CH3 hydrogen. These 3 hydrogens are equivalent with each other. They have an identical environment. Now these 3 hydrogen will give a same signal. They are called as the equivalent hydrogen. This CH2 differs from this CH3. These 2 hydrogens are equivalent with each other. They have the same chemical environment, both the hydrogen. That direct attachment of bromine and CH3. Both the hydrogens are equivalent. So they will collectively give second signal, that is the B signal. CH3 and CH2, they are non-equivalent with each other. Because CH3, environment is CH2Br. Environment of CH2 is direct CH3 and Br. They have a different chemical environment. So they have a different precessional frequency. They will absorb different radio frequency radiation and they will give different signal. For our convenience, we will write A for CH3 and B signal for CH2. Hence we are getting 2 signal for the ethyl bromide. They are called as the non-equivalent hydrogen because they have a different chemical environment. Now, if in a compound CH3, CH2, CH, if these are present in the same compound, then collectively they cannot give the same signal. Always they will give the different signal because their environment will be the different one. Because there is only one neighbor to CH3. CH2 have 2 neighbor and CH have 3 neighbor. As the number of neighbor differs, then their chemical environment will be the different one, and they will always give different signal. No need to check them. CH3, CH2, CH always give different signal. Now, which can give the same signal? If two CH3 are present in the same compound, they can give same signal. They cannot. We have to check and we have to decide. For example, acetone. Here there are two CH3. Whether they are equivalent or not, we have to check the environment. For this one, environment is COCH3. For this one, environment is COCH3. Identical environment they have, so equivalent they are, and collectively they will give only one signal. That is the ethyl methyl ketone. Here there are also two CH3. Whether they are equivalent or not, we have to check. CH3 and CH2 always give different signal. Now these two methyl, they will give the different signal, because environment for this one is COCH2CH3. For this one is CH2COCH3. Different sequence of environment they have, so it will give the separate signal. So A, B, C, we are getting three signal here. Means these two CH3 are non-equivalent here. Here two CH3 are equivalent. Means two CH3 can be equivalent, cannot be equivalent. That depends on a compound. We have to check and we have to decide. Similarly, if in a compound there are two CH2, they can be equivalent, they cannot be. We have to check and decide. Here two CH2 are equivalent because both have same chemical environment. Direct chlorine CH2Cl, direct chlorine CH2Cl, they have a same chemical environment, so identical same signal they will give. Now in this case, these CH2 are non-equivalent because direct chlorine CH2Br, this one environment is direct Br CH2Cl, different environment they have, so separate signal they will give. Means if there are two CH2, they can be equivalent, they cannot be. That depends on a compound. We have to check and we have to decide. It means in a compound, if CH3, CH2, CH they are present, they will give always different signal. No need to check them. What we have to check? If there are two CH3 in a compound, check. They can be equivalent, they cannot be. Check and decide. If similarly, if there are two CH2, we have to check the CH2 with CH2, if it is equivalent or not. So, number of signal gives information. Methane have given one signal, ethyl bromide have given two signal. Because this is a set of equivalent proton, this is another set of equivalent proton. They are non-equivalent to each other. Here there are two sets of equivalent proton, hence we are getting two signal. This is a one set of equivalent proton, we are getting one signal. If our compound is unknown and if we are getting two signal, then whatever it may be the structure, as we are getting two signal, in that structure we have to show two sets of equivalent proton. If in an unknown compound we are getting one signal, means while writing the structure we have to show only one type of equivalent proton. Now we will see some examples of compound, how many signal, NMR signal they will give. Here are some examples and we will check how many NMR signal we will get for each compound. CH4, that is methane. All four hydrogens are identical, so collectively they will give only one signal. So we will get one signal for methane. This is the propane. CH3CH2. They will be never identical, so they will give different signal. So no need to check them. Right? AB means they are giving different signal. Now this is the CH3. We have to check two CH3 whether they are identical or not. The environment of this CH3 is CH2CH3. Environment of this CH3 is CH2CH3. As environment is same, so collectively they will give same signal. So AA, two CH3 are giving one signal and CH2 is giving second signal. So we will get two signal for propane. Ethyl chloride, as CH3 and CH2 never give same signal. So there is no need to check them. Write different signal as AB. So we are getting two signal for ethyl chloride. N-propyl chloride, CH3 and CH2 always give different signal. So write AB. Now remaining is the CH2. Check two CH2 with each other. Because CH2 cannot be identical with CH3. Only CH2 we have to check. Environment is direct chlorine CH2CH3. Here there is direct CH3 CH2Cl. Different chemical environment they have. Hence different signal they will give. If we are writing if B for this one, we will write C signal for this one. So we are getting number of signal to be the 3 for N-propyl chloride. This one is the isopropyl chloride, that is the 2-chloropropane. CH3 and CH never be identical. No need to check. Write different A and B. Check two CH3 with each other. Environment of this one is CHCl CH3. Environment of this one is CHCl CH3. Both are having the same chemical environment. Hence they will give the same signal. So AA for 2 CH3, one signal, and second signal for this one, we are getting two signal. Now alcohol, methyl alcohol, we will get the signal for hydrogen. CH3 will give one signal and OH will give the another signal. H for this one and hydrogen for this one. We are getting two signal for methanol. Now ethyl alcohol, CH3, CH2, always give different signal, right? AB, and OH is the different one than this one. So we are getting number of signal 3, A, B, C. We are getting 3 signal. N-propyl alcohol, that is one propanol. CH3 and CH2 always give different signal. Check two CH2 with each other. Environment of this one is CH3, CH2OH. This one is OH, CH2, CH3. Sequence of environment is different. So different signal they will give A, B, C, and OH for H there will be the another signal D. Here we are getting 4 signal for N-propyl alcohol. Now the isopropyl alcohol, CH3 and CH always give different signal. Check two CH3 with each other. CHOH CH3. Environment for this one is CHOH CH3. They are identical. Collectively they will give A. And OH is the different than the rest of the one. So that will be the C. So we are getting 3 signal. One for CH3, another for CH, and third one for the OH. We are getting 3 signal. Now the example of ketones. This is the acetone. There are 2 CH3. They can be identical, cannot be. We have to check, we have to decide. Environment, COCH3. For this one, COCH3. So environment is identical. Collectively they will give same signal, AA. That is the number of signal will be 1. Another example is ethyl methyl ketone. CH3 and CH2 always give different signal. No need to check them. Only check 2 CH3. If they are identical, write AA. If they are different, write AC. Environment is COCH2CH3, CH2COCH3. Sequence is different. So different signal they will give. Number of signal will be 3. Now aldehydes. Formaldehyde. Both the hydrogen will give the same signal because environment is same, COH. Environment is COH. So collectively they will give the same signal. Number of signal for formaldehyde will be the 1. Acetaldehyde, CH3 and CH. CH3 and CH never be equivalent. They will give the different signal. So number of signal will be 2. Propionaldehyde, that is a propanol. CH3, CH2 always give different signal, and CH also gives different signal. No need to check. Write different ABC. Number of signal will be 3 for propionaldehyde. Now signal for dimethyl ether. In dimethyl ether there are 2 CH3. We have to check their environment. Environment for this CH3 is OCH3. For this one OCH3. As both the CH3 are having same chemical environment, so collectively they will give the same signal. They are equivalent to each other. Now ethyl methyl ether, CH3 and CH2 always do different signal. So we will write A and B for them. Remaining is CH3. We will check with CH3 whether they are equivalent or not. Environment for this one OCH2CH3. For this one CH2OCH3. Different chemical environment they have. So separate signal it will give. So A, B, C, number of signal will be 3. Now for diethyl ether, CH3 and CH2 always give different signal. We will check 2 CH2 whether they are equivalent or not. For this CH2 environment is direct CH3, OCH2CH3. For this one, direct CH3, OCH2CH3. Same chemical environment they have. So identical signal they will give. Check this CH3 with this one. Environment for this one, CH2O, CH2CH3. For this one, CH2O, CH2CH3. So they are equivalent one as they have same environment. So total number of signal A for CH3 and B for CH2, number of signal will be 2. Now signal for 1,2 dichloropropane, CH3, CH and CH2 always give different signal. There is no need to check them. So number of signal will be 3. Now carboxylic acid. This one is a formic acid. So these two are non-equivalent because this hydrogen is attached with carbon, this hydrogen is attached with oxygen. So non-equivalent they are, separate signal they will give, number of signal will be the 2 one. Now acetic acid, CH3 and OH, they will give different signal, number of signal will be 2, no need to check them. Now cyclobutane, there are 4 CH2, we will check, equivalent they are not. For this one environment is 3 CH2, for this one environment is 3 CH2, for this one environment is 3 CH2. All CH2 have equivalent environment. So A, number of signal will be 1. All 4 CH2 are equivalent to each other. Now presence of oxygen in this molecule will not retain the equivalent environment. We will check which CH2 are equivalent. This is the oxygen. Check this CH2. Their equivalent may be identical. We will check their environment. Oxygen on one side, here also oxygen. CH2 on another side, here CH2. So they are having same chemical environment. Collectively they will give same signal AA. This CH2 differs from this one because it is not directly attached with oxygen. It will give its separate signal as a B. So number of signal will be the 2 one. Now the ethene one. That is the ethylene. CH2. We will check the environment. Its environment is CH2. Its environment is also CH2. So equivalent environment, identical same signal they will give. Number of signal will be 1. Propene. As there is a CH3, CH and CH2. So we are expecting they should give the different signal. We are expecting 3 signal for propene. But practically we get 4 signal. How it can be? We can justify. This is a carbon double bond carbon. These are the 2 hydrogens. This hydrogen is this one and this is the CH3. So as this is a double bond, so double bond cannot rotate. So position of atom will not change. Their position will be fixed forever. So this hydrogen is in this environment and this hydrogen is in the environment of CH3. 2 hydrogen have a different environment. So different signal they will give. So the number of signal A for CH3, for this one B, this is C and this is D. We are getting 4 signal. We are expecting those 2 hydrogen to be the equivalent. Collectively they should give the same. Actually these 2 hydrogens are non-equivalent. Double bond presence, rigid rotation will make their environment different. So we are getting 4 signal. We will not get the 3 signal for propene. Now NMR signal of some compounds. This is the benzene. How many NMR signal it will give? The signal will be given by only hydrogen as it is a PMR. The environment of all the hydrogen is identical. All the hydrogens are equivalent. So collectively it will give only 1 signal. So benzene gives only 1 signal. If we introduce NO2, now it becomes nitrobenzene. Presence of NO2 will differ the environment. All the 5 hydrogens are not equivalent. Which hydrogens are equivalent we can check. Which hydrogen should be checked? This is the NO2. Check these 2 hydrogen. They can be equivalent. We have to check. Why they can be equivalent? Because one side is identical. So we have to check these 2 hydrogen. NO2, same side. H, next H. So these 2 hydrogens are in the same chemical environment. So collectively they will give only 1 signal. Now we'll check these 2 hydrogen whether they are equivalent or not. H on this side, this also have H, this also have H. NO2 next. These 2 hydrogen also have a same chemical environment. So they are equivalent. Collectively they will give only 1 signal. This is the hydrogen that is the differ from the rest of the hydrogen. It is away from the NO2. That will give the 3rd signal, that is the C. So number of signal will be the 3 one. As nitrobenzene, similarly we can give for the phenol. So OH hydrogen will give a separate signal. This hydrogen differs from the rest because it is attached with oxygen. Now remaining hydrogen. Which hydrogens are equivalent? This is the OH. Check this 2 one. Because one side will be the same one. So these 2 hydrogen we have to check. No need to check these 2. Because they will be the non-equivalent. This is closer one, this is away one. We have to, this is the OH. Check these 2 hydrogen. OH, identical. H. next H, next H. So these two hydrogens have a same chemical environment. Collectively, they will give same signal. After this one, we can check this one. Meta hydrogen, same HH, HH, OH, OH. So ortho have given one. Meta will give the second signal, and para hydrogen is differ from the rest. That will give the third signal. So we'll get the three signal, the four signal for phenol. One for H, second for ortho, then meta, then para. Now toluene. Toluene. How many signal it will give? One signal for CH3 hydrogen. Now this 5 hydrogen in low resolution they will give only one signal. In high resolution they will differ. Ortho hydrogen gives one signal, meta will give the another one, and para will give the another one. So it will give total 4 signal in high resolution toluene. In low resolution, all the 5 hydrogens are assumed to be equivalent because CH3 cannot differ the environment much more for the ortho and para because in the benzene there are carbon and outside there is also a carbon. So ortho, meta, para, though they are giving a separate signal, still they are close to each other. Now ethyl benzene, one for CH3, another for CH2. Similarly, these two hydrogens are equivalent. So third for ortho hydrogen, then meta hydrogen, then for the para hydrogen. So we are getting here 5 signal. Now for the benzaldehyde. Aldehydic hydrogen will give the separate signal. Now 5 hydrogens have been differed. These two hydrogen having the same chemical environment. So ortho will give the second signal, meta will give the third signal, and para will give the fourth signal. Number of signal for the benzaldehyde will be the 4 one. Now the acetophenone. How many signal it will give? One for CH3. All 5 hydrogens are not equivalent. These two hydrogen, one side is common, carbonyl, then HH, then HH. Ortho are having the same chemical environment. They are equivalent, collectively they will give same signal. Then meta hydrogen, we can check their environment. Same environment, same environment, same environment they have. So collectively they will give same signal. Para is the differ one. So total 4 signal we are getting. Now we check the ortho-dinitrobenzene, meta-dinitrobenzene and para-dinitrobenzene. These are the isomer of each other. Now we can identify which beaker contain ortho-meta-dinitro, which beaker contain para-dinitro on the basis of number of NMR signal. Because in case of ortho-dinitro, these are the 4 remaining hydrogen. We have to check all the hydrogens are not equivalent. Which are equivalent, which one should be checked? These are the NO2. Check these two one. Because at least one side is same. So these two hydrogen we have to check. NO2, NO2, same environment. H, same environment. So they will give collectively one signal because they are equivalent. HH, NO2, NO2. So collectively they will give the second signal, that is the B signal. Now number of signal will be 2. So ortho-dinitrobenzene gives 2 signal. Meta-dinitrobenzene, how many signal it will give? This hydrogen will give the separate signal because it is the only one hydrogen which is trapped between 2 NO2. There is no another hydrogen like this one. Now out of these 3 we have to check which hydrogen should be checked to be equivalent. These are the NO2. Check these 2 hydrogen. At least this side is same. So hydrogen we have to check. H, same environment. NO2, NO2, same environment. H, same. So these 2 hydrogen are equivalent to each other. Collectively they will give signals. Same signal B. This is the different from the rest. So that will give the third signal C. So number of signal will be the 3 one. Para-dinitrobenzene. How many signal it will give? 4 hydrogens are there. This is a NO2. Check this 2 one. They will give the collectively one signal. Check this 2. They will give collectively same signal. These 2 hydrogen are equivalent with this one. This is equivalent with this one. This is equivalent with this one. These 2 are equivalent with this one because the molecule is the symmetric one. So all the hydrogens are equivalent. So number of signal will be the 2 one. Number of signal will be the 1 because all hydrogens are equivalent. Now benzoic acid. COH will give 1 signal. Ortho hydrogen will give second. Meta hydrogen will give third. And para hydrogen will give the 4th one. Number of signal will be the 4 one. Now this is the pyridine one. How many signal it will give? There are 5 hydrogen. Which hydrogen can be equivalent? We have to check. This is a nitrogen. Check these 2 hydrogen because at least they have one common environment. So N, H, 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 H. So collectively they will give the same signal, they are equivalent. Then we have to check these two hydrogen. Hydrogen, hydrogen, same environment. H, H. Next nitrogen, nitrogen, same environment, they have B signal. This is the different from the rest, that will give the third signal. So number of signal for the pyridine will be the 3 1. Now the tetramethylsilane, there are 4 CH3. All the hydrogens are equivalent. This CH3 is equivalent with this one because silicon with 3 CH3 is the environment of this methyl. Environment for this one, silicon with 3 methyl, silicon with 3 methyl. So all the methyls are in an equivalent environment. These are the equivalent hydrogen. Collectively they will give only one signal. So on the basis of number of signal, we can guess the compound like ortho meta para. If a mixture is given to us which contain ortho meta para, we have to supply the compound in an NMR instrument. Those compound which will give the only one signal, we will call it as a para-dinitrobenzene. If we are getting 2 signal, then that must be the orthodinitro. If we get the 3 signal, that will be the metadinitro. Depending on the number of signal, we can differentiate, we can identify which one is orthodinitro, metadinitro and para-dinitrobenzene.